Hello, it is Teleglitch level 4B, and I'm going to tell you how armor works since I just put it on at the end of the last level. Armor protects you against guns. How much it protects you depends on what kind of gun it is. Pistols and shotguns will do hardly any damage. Assault rifles are merely halved, which is bad enough. The problem with armor is that it tends to disappear pretty quickly. It especially tends to disappear fast when things go up and hit you in melee. That's the reason I didn't use the armor last time. I took quite a few melee hits and I would need the armor for this level, and some of the next as well. Considering that armor takes a while to make at this point in the game. Oh, wait. Interrupted by a camera. A camera is a new kind of trap in this edition, and you can see its arc of sight if you have a detector. If you don't, well, cameras don't rush or shoot at you and they kind of blend in with the scenery, so it's pretty easy to miss. If a camera sees you, it summons a whole bunch of baddies to go after you. Destroying a camera is not a problem, though. The only explanation I can think of why that is would be that things are breaking all the time around here anyway. Things have gone, well, not so great ever since the Teleglitch experiment. Uh-oh. Yep, a new project. I made an SMG. I'll go over the steps first. Upgrade a pistol with hardware and you get an auto pistol. I do not like auto pistols at all. Nope, not one bit. It's inaccurate, and it fires really rapidly, and that's it. Burning through ammo very fast is not a quality that I look for in a Teleglitch gun. However, if I add a tube and another set of hardware, it turns into the SMG. The SMG is much more accurate, and while it has rapid fire, its pace is much easier to control. I have no problem firing a single bullet from the SMG, but trying to do the same with the auto pistol is troublesome. So this makes pistol ammo a lot more useful. And this is an example of why you should never retreat into unfamiliar territory. Here I just got mugged. They just took all of my armor. And there was a guard right there. So that was a pretty lucky shot. The good news is that I've already killed most of the guards on the level. Most. Bad news? Well, there's more guards on the next level, and I won't have armor. So I'm in a pretty precarious position, well, for the future. I considered restarting the run because of this, actually. But I figured I might as well go through with it and get the game over before I restarted. This room has a lot of large mutants and a couple of small ones, but nothing worthwhile if you don't see an item box at the other end of the room. That's why I just left it alone. Normally I try to kill everything on a level just because, but since I'd lost a lot of what I needed, I didn't want to take too many further risks. Oh, this four-way room, it's possible to start next to this ever since the latest patch randomized levels some more. It's a pretty bad starting point because the guard patrols can come at you from, just about any direction. Often when you're fighting some guards coming from the other direction already. I've had a couple of runs ended because of that. Though my first death was on level 3. Yeah, the rapid fire of the new types of guards and my lack of armor sort of did me in. Why did I knife that giant zombie? Well, I say oh well too much. My apologies. Whew, that's a situation similar to last level. Almost identical, actually. But I find a couple of crafting elements here that I'm going to go into in some detail. I just got a revolver. One of the differences between the A levels and the B levels is that you get the assault rifle faster in B, but the revolver a lot later. That's okay by me. I don't use the revolver on its own very much. Oh, and a new recipe. Detector plus tube plus 2 microchips is an EN detector. Now I can spot enemies even through walls, which will be very useful next level considering how careful I have to be not to get shot by anything. The other thing I made is a 6-trigger revolver. Revolver has 6 shots, so combine it with a shotgun and fire them all at once. It's overkill for most of the things here, but there are a couple of choice enemies that I'll be happy to have the 6-trigger for. And that's about the end of the level right there. Next is level 5, where some interesting things are going to happen, I think. Just as I thought, my accuracy is going to slide down steadily as the game goes on. Later.